Where is prayer appropriate and where is it not?
One of the biggest cases of religious expression is now in the hands of the Supreme Court, and it all stems from a town outside Rochester. News 4's Emily Guggenmuss is live in the newsroom with details. Emily?
Jackie and Don, the Supreme Court has begun to hear arguments to determine if it's constitutional for prayers to be part of town meetings. And the town at the center of it all, Greece, a suburb of Rochester. Controversy in the western New York town of Greece could change legislative meetings all across the country. Two of its residents, Susan Galloway, who's Jewish, and Linda Stevens, who's an atheist, say the town's prayers violate their rights because they emphasize Christian beliefs.
All this we ask in the name and through the merits of Jesus Christ.
When I haven't stood up, it's been very hard because people look at you and there feels like a lot of pressure to conform.
A lower court sided with the women, and now the Supreme Court is hearing arguments to decide if the prayers are constitutional.
The town board made a very weak effort to bring some diversity, but it was very short-lived.
Meanwhile, the town of Greece argues the Supreme Court ruled 30 years ago that it's not a violation of the First Amendment, instead part of the nation's fabric.
Our country was founded on the belief of God. It's on our money, it's in our pledge, it's all over.
Buffalo council member and pastor Darius Pridgeon says common council meetings begin with a prayer, but it's not limited to one religion. Amherst and the town of Tonawanda also have prayers during invocation, while Orchard Park and Cheektowaga have no prayer at all. Pridgeon was recently asked to give a prayer before Congress and would be disappointed to see it vanish across the country.
So those who may not believe in a God should not dictate, I believe, to any legislative body that they can't pray, just as much as I don't believe that any legislator should be forced to pray.
And the town of Greece has been holding these prayers for the past 14 years. The Supreme Court is expected to issue a ruling next spring. Reporting live from the newsroom, Emily Guggenmuss, News 4 at 5.
A top official